What did your school illegally do? My daughter Grace was diagnosed with severe dyslexia in 3rd grade. The public school refused to provide accommodations, claiming they didn't have the budget. They forced her to read aloud in class, even when she broke down crying. Her teacher, Mrs. Walsh, would mock her stuttering, calling it dramatic flair, while other kids laughed. Grace started having panic attacks before school. She'd grip her backpack straps so tight her knuckles turned white, begging to stay home. Her straight A grades plummeted to D's and F's. The school threatened to hold her back a year, saying she wasn't putting in enough effort. I fought with the administration for months. They kept losing our paperwork, canceling meetings last minute, and claiming her diagnosis wasn't severe enough for special education. The final straw came when Grace's teacher made her stand in front of the class and read Shakespeare for 30 minutes while kids threw paper balls at her. That night, Grace locked herself in her bathroom. When we finally got the door open, we found her curled up in the corner, hyperventilating, with chunks of hair she'd pulled out scattered around her. She was only 9 years old. I contacted every disability lawyer in our city. They all said the same thing. These cases take years, and most schools get away with it. But one paralegal, an older woman named Nancy, stayed after hours to help me. Her grandson had dyslexia too. She discovered our school had been faking their special education budget reports for years. They'd list expensive programs and teachers that didn't exist, then pocket the state funding. The money that should have helped kids like Grace was paying for the principal's new Tesla and the superintendent's vacation home. Nancy helped me document everything. We gathered receipts, recorded conversations, and tracked down 3 former teachers who'd quit over the corruption. But we needed concrete proof of the fraud. That's when the janitor, Mr. Rodriguez, slipped me a USB drive. He'd been secretly copying financial documents after hours when he cleaned the administrative offices. They treat me like I'm invisible, he said, so I see everything. The files showed millions in misused funds over 5 years. Special education money marked for learning software had actually bought jet skis. Sensory room equipment was really a hot tub for the teacher's lounge. I took everything to the State Board of Education and the local news. The school tried claiming I'd doctored the evidence, but 2 days later, the FBI raided the administrative offices. Turns out the special education fraud was just the tip of the iceberg. They'd been running a massive embezzlement scheme for decades. The superintendent was arrested in his beach house trying to shred documents. The principal was caught trying to flee to Mexico. Mrs. Walsh was let out in handcuffs during morning announcements. 17 administrators went to prison. The school had to pay millions in restitution. Every special needs student received back pay for denied services. Grace got enough to attend a private school specializing in dyslexia. Last week, she graduated elementary school with straight A's. She gave a speech at the ceremony, reading it perfectly from note cards she'd practiced for weeks. Mr. Rodriguez and Nancy were in the front row, cheering louder than anyone. The old school building is empty now. It's being converted into a state-of-the-art learning center for kids with disabilities. And guess who's on the board of directors? Grace. At 11 years old, she's the youngest member. They needed a student's perspective, she says. She named the library after Mr. Rodriguez.